Greetings from the beautiful sanctuary of Willow Creek United Methodist Church in Mishawaka, Indiana. My name is Mike Suttles, and I am the pastor here. I am inviting you to our Palm Sunday worship service, which is this coming Sunday, March 28th, 2021. And we will have that Palm Sunday kind of service. Just to catch you up a little bit, I'm going to read from the prophecy of Habbakkuk. I love to say that word, Habbakkuk. In the Old Testament, of course, Jesus did not call it the Old Testament. We do. This is from Habbakkuk chapter 2, verses 9 through 13. Woe to him who gets evil gain for his house, to set his nest on high, to be safe from the reach of harm. You have devised shame to your house by cutting off many peoples. You have forfeited your life. For the stone will cry out from the wall, and the beam from the woodwork respond. Now you may ask, how is those verses from Habbakkuk of the Old Testament relevant to Palm Sunday? Well, first of all, please know and remember that Jesus was a good Jewish boy. Jesus was probably in the synagogue anytime that the doors were open. Jesus paid attention to the readings of Scripture and to the illumination of that Scripture, as well as the Pharisees. But Jesus was there. Now, on Palm Sunday, Jesus is on this donkey, riding from the Mount of Olives, getting close to Jerusalem, and the crowds are there, and they're all saying, "Blessed is the King who comes in the name of the Lord, peace in heaven and glory in the highest." And some of the Pharisees in the multitude said to him, "Teacher, rebuke your disciples." And Jesus answered, "I tell you, if these were silent, the very stones would cry out." I bring you back to that Habbakkuk verse that I read to you. For the stone will cry out from the wall. And I think Jesus is referring back to that Habbakkuk verse. And I think the Pharisees that are around know that he's referring to it, and that insults them. Because kind of what he's saying is not only the stones will cry out, but he is saying to those Pharisees that are talking to him, "Woe to him who gets evil gain for his house, to set his nest on high, to be safe from the reach of harm. You have devised shame to your house by cutting off many peoples." Yes, I believe that Jesus, in that moment when he says the stones will cry out, is preaching to those Pharisees, telling them that they have become disconnected from the people, and he is warning them of that. That is just a little bit of an introduction to the Sunday service. And of course, I have a full sermon that will take place and get into a little bit of that. But the real message of Palm Sunday is that the people in the crowd recognize the Messiah, and that others are afraid that it might be true. And so that then will begin the Holy Week, the Wednesday betrayal by Judas, the Last Supper, and then the Good Friday before we roll into Easter. And so, my folks that are out there, again, my name is Mike Suttles. I'm the pastor of Willow Creek United Methodist Church in Mishawaka, Indiana. It is at the intersection of Capitol Boulevard and Jefferson Avenue. You're invited to our worship service Sunday morning, and that worship service begins at 9:15. And from now until then, I hope that you are safe, healthy, and that you sleep well. And until I see you, I say peace to you and good night.